Why hello there, and welcome back to Tabletop Ferox, the show that I am the host of, and is pretty good despite that. And in this episode, I'm going to be doing something a little different. So, a while back, I was made aware of the fact that silicone dice were a thing, and to say the least, I was intrigued, because that's just interesting. It's interesting to experiment with the materials that we make things out of. So I did a little research on the topic and reached out to the Wandering Bard, who were nice enough to send me a little package, which I am very excited about opening. So let's open her up and see what's inside. I realize that we already know what's inside because of the video title and thumbnail and intro that you just watched, but let's pretend that we don't know what's inside so it can be exciting. Alright, and we've got a nice The Wandering Bard bag. Well, thank you for coming to my unboxing video. Okay, I'm being silly. I like being silly. It's the best part about being a YouTuber. Anyway, so, yeah, actually it's kind of a nice bag. I can keep my dice in it. And inside we have silicone dice. Nice neon pink, which was the color that I chose, because I like neon pink. And they also included some stickers. Wandering Bard logo. Harpy. Ooh. A sparkly Wandering Bard logo. Yeah, we'll say this is a cool thing I've noticed about this company is that they like to incorporate the lyre on the hat into like all of their character designs, which is a pretty cool thing for branding purposes. Anyway, let's to the dice, which this is not as easy to open as the package was. I am so good at opening products. There we go. There we go. Got it open. Silicone dices. Oh my god, these are amazing. You can already see just how squishy. Oh, this is lovely. This is absolutely lovely. They're so squishy. Yeah. Step on that. Nothing's happening if you step on that. Oh god, these are amazing. They're so bouncy. Oh no, I dropped it. I dropped another one. Wow, these things are dangerous. They get all over the place. And now, just 'cause I'm sure you're all curious, let's see how bouncy these things really are. They are very bouncy. Okay, I have retrieved the rogue dice. So yeah, these are awesome. I was not expecting them to be this squishy. They're just squishy dice. And like, they roll fine, that's the cool thing. They're a little jiggly, but I love these things. I was a little concerned that they were going to have a strong, like, chemically rubbery smell, but they don't. Like, they smell a little bit like silicone because they're made of silicone, but it's very mild. Like, I assure you, you seeing these dice and how squishy they are, does not compare to actually holding them in your hands. They are so... It's such a weird sensation. Probably noticed, though, also they are a bit bigger than a standard set of dice. If only I had a standard set of dice to compare them to. Oh, wait. I have lots of standard sets of dice. Standard dice. Silicone dice. We've been on the bigger side, presumably just to maintain the detail while being cast in silicone. So yeah, they do have some pretty good detail for being, you know, cast in silicone. Numbers are all very readable. Nice and round. They keep rolling off my table, which, let's be honest, regular dice do that too. Like, I knew these things were going to be a silly little thing to look at, but they feel good. They roll good. They are usable dice. Except for the thing I mentioned previously, that they like to bounce a lot. So that's my only problem I see with using the... Also, they do not pick up much dirt and such when you drop them on the ground. I was concerned that they were going to pick up a lot of, like, miscellaneous floor stuff if they fell on the ground, which they have multiple times, because I keep bouncing them because it's funny to me. And just for a close-up comparison, D20, D12, D10, percentile, D8, D6, and D4. There is a little noticeable burr from the casting process, but that's just a thing that you have to deal with because they can't polish these because they're made of silicone. That's why there's no burrs on any of these, is because they're polished. Just for the sake of comparison, here's a Game Science Precision Edge die, and you see they do have the molding spur right there because these dice are not polished. So yeah, overall, silicone dice are better than you'd expect. Like, I was expecting these to be a silly little thing that I would open up, get a giggle or two out of, and then not really think about it again, but I'm absolutely loving these things. I would use these in a game. I will use these in a game. The next time I have an in-person game, I am so busting these out, and everyone is going to be very confused and then impressed. And I'm sure you're thinking, wow, it certainly can't get better than that. How could these be any more awesome than they are right now? They also glow in the dark. And that's it, I guess, for my first dice review video. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. And once again, a huge thanks to the Wandering Bard for sending me what is now one of my favorite sets of dice. Like, I am 100% bringing these to my next in-person game, and don't see getting tired of squishing them anytime soon. And if you would like to get your own squishy, bouncy dice, there is a link to the Wandering Bard in the description, where they are available in dozens of different colors, as well as a wide selection of other, let's just say, silicone fantasy toys. Things like beholder eye stalks, Yuan T heads, and other things that YouTube definitely does not want me to show you. However, I do feel that it is important to note that these are specifically not intended for internal use. So it's probably not recommended to load them into an OVA or roll by popping them out of your. Not saying that wouldn't be impressive, just that it's important to follow manufacturer recommendations in regards to what you do and do not put in your body. And if you are surprised that I'm featuring a product from an adult toy manufacturer, you really shouldn't be. Honestly, at this point, it would be kind of weird if I didn't. Like, I am always interested in things that exist at that intersection of sex and tabletop gaming. Especially when they're really fun things like this. Seriously, I am not overstating how fun it is to squish these things. They are so squishy, and it's amazing. Squish, 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 squish. And thank you for watching, with extra thanks to my Fight and Flail Snails, Broken Unicorn, Omar Parker, Randy Mulholland, and Toshirokuro. If you'd like to be cool like them, check out my Patreon, where you can get early access to videos and fun stuff that I make from the Patreon, as well as, you know, things that I cut out of the videos for YouTube, because YouTube kinda sucks sometimes. But if you don't want to do that, that's cool too. You can still squish that like button and subscribe and check out all the other videos that are floating around screen right now, which I'm sure are lovely videos that you will also enjoy. And I will see you next time.